LDBC or nothing, and welcome to my live stream. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click that bell icon so hopefully you'll be notified whenever I create content on this channel. Number two, when you come in, make sure you smash the like button. That like button pushes this video into the algorithm so more eyes can see it. And I need as many eyes on this as I can get. And number three, and most importantly, donate to the channel. Your donations are greatly appreciated. You know what kind of climate we're living in, and Trump is running us into the poorhouse. So make sure you donate to the channel. All your donations will be greatly appreciated, and I thank you in advance for donating to the channel and feeling like you appreciate my intellectual property enough that you will support this channel. Any old ways, come on in, 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 come on in. Pull up a chair. If you got them, smoke them. If you pull up your little bit of something, pull you up a little bit of something. Come on in. 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 Joe Townsend, my brother. Swine, my brother. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves this weekend in good old Las Vegas, even though it's hotter than the devil's breath himself. I am so happy to see all of my brothers and sisters in Las Vegas enjoying themselves. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community. We are indeed a family. This, contrary to what everybody on the internet may say or think, we are a family, period. Nick, what's up with it, family? How you doing? Good evening with you. Good evening. 110 degrees in the shade. God dang. Y'all in that doggone, that stove heat. Good God. Stormy's on live now, and he's talking about how hot the water and stuff is. I'm pretty much familiar with how hot it is on the West Coast because I know. I knew. I have my regrets. I regret not going. I should have went. Got get a chance to link up with my brother Joe Townsend again. But yeah, I got you next year though. I'll be at the next year. I'll be at the next one, Lord spares. I'll be there. Y'all come on in. Smash the like button when you come in. Smash that like button when you come on in the building and all that good stuff. Gonna talk a little bit of politics and all that good stuff, and y'all know. I'm literally looking at how the Republican Party and Trump. Oh yeah, Joe, it's like that every year. Callie, what's up, Brody? I look on the side note, I keep trying to tell everybody, and y'all wonder why I was so cranked up and so excited the couple years I done went to the LDBC family reunion. Y'all wonder why I'm so turned up and so animated when it comes to that weekend. Y'all don't understand the energy that's there. The energy is family. The energy is no hate, no shade, no none of that. Renee, how you doing, Queen? The energy there I can't put it in words. You have to be there to experience it. Everybody who's done went to if it's their first time going, they have the same thing to say that I've been saying for years. Go to the LDBC family reunion. Go. You'll enjoy yourself. I promise you will. You will enjoy yourself. We'll put it together. It's always planned. We don't just wait till the last minute to throw something together. It's always planned out months in advance. So yeah, come on, go. I promise you'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy yourself every single time. But anyways, the biggest danger to democracy in the United States as a whole is this party of domestic terrorists, aka the Republican Party. The biggest threat to democracy, the biggest threat to our freedoms, the biggest threat to our pocketbooks, the biggest threats to everything that we hold dear in this life that we cherish as Americans is threatened because of the Republican Party. They're the reasons. They will forever be the reasons. Football edits, what's up, man? They will forever be the reason. Look at their policies. Look at what they're doing now. Cheating, trying to rig an election after whining for 4 or 5 years about the 2020 election being stolen. Look at them rigging elections down in Texas. Look at them. Breaking their necks to bend the knee to Trump. Now Trump's on the internet talking about Nancy Pelosi, even though I don't like Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump is not the person to open his mouth talking about corruption when this dude he has 34 felonies for committing fraud. Just tell y'all know this, just to give y'all a picture of all this. Mahari, what's up with it, Brody? Just to give y'all a solid picture. Donald Trump is convicted of 34 felonies because he committed felonies and lying about his property values and skirting taxes for years. This man cheated. This man cheated a cancer charity, but got the gall to talk about Nancy Pelosi. Hey Cam, how you doing this morning, Queen? Mahari, my brother. Yeah, I miss y'all too, man. I wish I would have went. I should have went. Look at Illinois. Look at y'all always trying to push the goalposts. Y'all trying to push the goalposts. I tell you what, Kenneth. Here's what you do for me. Google and see what is the biggest gerrymandered states in the United States. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you, big dog. Don't worry about it. I don't argue just to be argued. The most gerrymandered states in America. I live in one. I live in one. I live in one of the worst gerrymandered and underrepresented states in the United States, South Carolina. You ought to look. You ought to look. You ought to look. I live in one of the most gerrymandered states. I live in one of the most gerrymandered states in the United States. Matter of fact, here's what we finna do. I'm finna turn this camera around because I like how these Republicans. What's up, Freedom? What's good, man? G.L. James, what's up, Brody? Hope all is well with you, man. I'm gonna show y'all some of the most gerrymandered states and why they're so gerrymandered. Look, congressional. F, racial, because you're racist. F, 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 racial, racial, racial. Look, the most gerrymandered states. There's only one Democratic state that gets an F. That's Illinois. The one they love to run to. Yep, Callie, that's a fact. Vic Morrison, what's up with it, man? Jesse, what's up? Good morning to you. Look, here it is right in your face. Right in your face. Right in your face. Right here. Look, it's right here. The only state in the Bible Belt that actually is halfway decent is Alabama. Vic Morrison, salute to you in the super chat. He says, keep getting the word out. I will. Stand on the job, my boy. Stand on the job, man. Stand on the job. Look, this is what Dems have to deal with. Because them playing fair results in this. And this is mostly in the swing states. Mostly in the swing states. The most Democratic state in the United States, California. Look. Better than good. You wonder why some of these Republican states like Idaho, like Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, you wonder why these states, wonder why these states are green. Because, why? It ain't even worth it. You know, they hold no real weight when it comes to electing members of Congress, Senate, and the whole nine. They hold no weight in it. That's the reason why they don't have to gerrymander so tough up here. But down here, in these swing states, look, every Republican state is gerrymandered so that these clowns can assume power. When there's more registered Democrats across this country than they are, the Democrats govern more people. I think it's 5-1, if my memory serves me correctly. 5-1 in comparison to the amount of people that the Republicans have in their districts. Look. Always just sheesh. They've gerrymandered the crap out of these states because if their policies were so great, if the Republicans' policies were so great, why do they always have to cheat? Why am I seeing more red maps leaning Republican than I am seeing Democrats? The only state they have the whole claim to is Illinois. That is the only state they hold claim to that's Democratic. The only state out of all these are partisan Republican states, except Illinois. They racially gerrymander maps. That's what's different from the Democrats. Yep, almost 2 million more Democratic voters, and they're very underrepresented in the state of Texas. They're very they're very underrepresented in Texas. Y'all ain't gonna take this light off. Y'all not gonna take this light off of the Republican Party. You're not gonna do that. Yeah, that's what y'all not gonna do. Republicans have been redistricting districts for the longest, cheating. Democrat states are the only one that's using the actual redistricting commission to actually redistrict their districts and shit like that. They're the only ones doing it, not Republicans. Republicans have to gerrymander and cheat in order for them to win. Like I literally just showed Malcolm. I literally just showed you all of Justin. What's up, family? I literally showed you the most gerrymandered states in the United States, but you know, look at you, Malcolm. You lost. How am I making up lies when I'm showing you proof? Tell me that one, Malcolm. How is that so? I'm showing it to you. I ain't making it up. It's right there in your face. Dude, it's right here. It's right here in your face. Right here in your face, and you still do not. See, that's the problem with you goofballs. You idiots are still, you you're just spreading lies and misinformation. This is in your face right here. The most gerrymandered states are Republican states, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? The most gerrymandered states are Republican leading states. Every one of them. Republican, Democrat, Republican, Republican. They have the swing states in a chokehold. Dude, I can understand if I was just on here just spouting off my opinion and not using anything to support my opinion. No facts whatsoever, like y'all do. Yes, they're trying to eradicate Jasmine Crockett's district right now. That's why the Democrats in Texas have went on to Illinois and other places to break quorum, which is legal. Abraham Lincoln broke quorum to get some of his bills passed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 states. Out of 17 states, 3 are gerrymandered towards Democrats. 3 out of 16, 17 states. 3 out of 17 states. But the Democrats, though. You see how y'all like to push that goalpost all the way down the street? When the biggest cheaters in the room are Republicans? It's right there in your face, dude. Look at this goofball right here. None of these stupid retards who call themselves MAGA, they don't listen. These people are in a cult, yo. Y'all have to understand. The MAGA goofball weirdos, dummies, and coming here with nothing positive and nothing of substance to add to the conversation. Those dummies, they're in a cult because they're too weak and pathetic to admit they were wrong and they got conned by the orange Lord and Savior Donald Trump. Lord forbid you say something bad about him. You don't have the courage to admit that you got scammed, you got took. You don't have the balls to say it. I'll say it for you. Y'all got hustled. You got hustled. You got played. You got took for a ride. Donald Trump promised y'all the world and ain't gave y'all nothing. And again, I keep trying to ask y'all. Every time I ask y'all, I never get a straightforward answer, ever. Every time I ask y'all, what did y'all get for selling your souls to the devil? What did y'all get for voting for Trump? What did you get? What did y'all win? Look at these goofballs. You want to go all the way back to the days of slavery. You really want to do that? You want to do that here, where I know my history. Those were the Dixiecrats, idiot. The Dixiecrats changed places with the modern-day Republicans during the Great Party Switch, the Southern Strategy, introduced by Goldwater and Atwater. Oopsie. Why do I keep having to explain the same stuff to y'all over and over and over again? Hey, old gaming dad, I have a question for you. If you can get in a time machine and take the parties of today back to the days of Jim Crow, which party would look like which? And I bet you won't answer it. They won't answer this one either. If the Democrats is the party of racism, then why is all the racist, dirtbag, goofball, sister fucking toothless hillbilly goofballs all swinging Republican then? Why? If the Democrats is the party of racists like y'all claim, then why is every fucking racist that I see today, not back in the days of slavery when I wasn't alive, but today in 2025, why is every racist pile of shit lean Republican? Every dumbass carrying that bullshit loser flag, the stars and bars, because y'all claim it's heritage. The ones claiming that loser flag. All these neo-Nazis, these ones praising Nazis, running around this country and at the same time contradicting themselves and calling themselves patriots. The ones in here, the ones in this country who celebrate hate and white supremacy are all on the Republican side. How in the fuck do y'all come up with the Democrats are the racist party, not the Republicans, not the ones being blatantly racist, not the one having Klan rallies, not the ones that stood in the rotunda of the White House with that traitorous flag? Not them. No. Who did, Nick, who did David Duke endorse? Y'all always want to say, he's mad. Who am I mad at, dude? You're fucking stupid. I don't have no reason to be mad at a fact. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're emotional. I'm a human. I'm not a robot, dumbass. You're emotional. That's all y'all can do. You can never answer questions, though, old man gaming. Old gaming dad. You old dumb fuck. Answer my question. You can't. Y'all never do. All y'all do is call name. Oh, you're emotional. Oh, you're a lib. You're this. You're that. Men don't operate on emotional. Emotions, dumbass. Men do operate on emotions. That's why your president is a fucking bitch. That's why he don't want you. That's why he don't want you talking about him being a pedophile and raping little girls. He don't want you talking about that. Where's your energy for that? You have no facts. You have none. Every time y'all come in here talking, running y'all fucking mouth, talking about I have no facts, I tell you what, old gaming dad, Drew Forrester, and any one of you window licking MAGA tards, let's put some money on it. How about that? Let's put some money on it. Let's put some money. My $500 says that I can show you facts of everything I just said, and you can't. Put your $500 up. You voted for God. God ain't got nothing to do with your politics. Absolutely nothing. And if you voted for Trump, you ain't nowhere near God. Nowhere. Nowhere near. Nowhere near God. Nowhere. Where's God in politics? You said you just voted for God. How did you contradict yourself? My daddy always told me, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and y'all are proving it right here. How in the world can you sit here and tell me now, oh, I voted for God. Where's God at? So you mean to tell me that God is instilling health care from the most vulnerable? God is instilling health care from millions of people. God is in burning food that was already paid for that was going to the least fortunate. God is in supplying missiles to a fucking deranged lunatic who's blowing up hospitals and blowing up people seeking food. God is in all that, right? That's what you fucking dumbasses say. Boy, y'all gonna hit hell faster than anybody y'all ever judged. Where is God at? Where's God at in this White House? Where is it? Get mad, you gotta get motherfucking dumbass. Hey, stupid. Look, David Landry, you fucking retard. I work for a living. I work for a living. Get in Dottie Hotline. What up with it, though? Y'all are weird. Callie, what's up, bro? Hold on, Callie. There we go.
Yo, what's up?
Can you hear me now? I keep having to change. I got to change my output so you can hear my voice. because I had to plug.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you hear
I
me.
hear you.
Everybody can hear me on here
Yeah.
still. Cool.
Yeah. I want to respond to this guy, Christopher, in the chat room, right?
Go ahead, Doc.
So Christopher is saying that Donald Trump has brought world peace.
Where?
But leaves out the fact that Donald Trump has bombed Libya.
Yep.
And the first time he bombed Libya. He also bombed Somalia in this term and last term.
Yep.
He bombed Iran, right?
Yep.
He tried to assassinate Nicolas Maduro in the first term.
Yep.
They openly planned to assassinate Nicolas Maduro in the first term.
Yes.
He's also sanctioned African countries for not taking immigrants that aren't from their country, right?
Yep.
Also changed the visa status for African countries who aren't taking on the immigrants not from their country. On top of he's tariffed the entire world. How has he brought world peace, Christopher?
Nowhere. There ain't no peace, though. They think he's a joke, bro.
So Christopher, what is your name?
Bro. Okay, now, okay. Oh, okay, old gaming dad. You're gonna make me go in my preacher's kid hat and okay, old gaming dad. Here we go. My father has been preaching since 1973. My father's been preaching. I'm a son of a preacher. I know the Bible from Genesis to Revelations. I know every nook and cranny because it's been shoved in my brain housing group. So as long as I've been living, I know the Bible. I know the Bible very, very well. I know lots of people who pretend to be Christians, but their actions show otherwise. The Bible says in Proverbs that you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. Trump's tree is barren. It's barren. Where do you see compassion in Trump? Where do you see loving thy neighbor when he's got mass dumbasses who he pardoned from January 6th going out kidnapping families at court, doing it the right way like y'all said? Where's God in a mouth that bears false witnesses and breaks the 10 commandments every chance he wakes up and takes a breath? He lies more than anybody on this planet. This man is built on a throne of lies. Tell me where in the Bible does it says that God is in a man who habitually lies more than he breathes? Tell me that one. I want to know. You want it, Harris? Yes, dumbass. I got common sense. You don't. You think, look, you think we're better off now than when we was when Joe Biden left this country? Well, data and statistics disagree with you, buddy. Joe Biden had the #1 economy in the world by every economist standard. That's the people who actually do this shit for a living. Oh, I forgot you dumb window lickers don't believe in fucking people who actually do this shit for a living. Y'all listen to fucking dumb boy Gino and his fucked up hairline, and you fucking retards go and reverberate this bullshit these people tell you. Y'all don't believe in facts. You're in a cult. I forgot. My bad. Joe Biden had the #1 economy in the world, Drew, you fucking weirdo. He had the #1 economy in the world. He had the fastest recovering fucking economy of any modernized country in the world. Y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all ain't just misinformed, you're fucking retarded.
Not to mention, GDP was expected to almost be 3%.
No, don't worry about it.
And you got now it's scheduled to contract, and it's only expected to grow to about 1.2 to 1.3%. But yeah, that's progress to you, to maggots, the maggot death code of pedophile supporters, because that's what you guys are. You guys are pedophile supporters. You guys love pedophiles. That's why you guys watch and support him all the time. You guys give him a pass. You guys try to blame everybody in this administration except for Donald Trump, who has control over the entire administration. He makes the decisions. The reason why the Epstein files are being released is because Trump actually made calls, and that's why he told you if you support releasing the Epstein files, you aren't really MAGA. But you maggots decided to stick around anyway because you love him to death.
No, not yet, Shell. Not yet. These goofballs, I love schooling them. It's funny. August 10th, 2025, the United States, under the leadership of Biden, as of August 10th, 2025, the United States economy under the leadership of President Biden holds the position of the largest economy in the world based on nominal GDP. While some reports projected China would surpass the United States in the 2020s, current estimates suggest the U.S. economy will likely remain the largest by a significant margin until the 2030s. Under Biden, the U.S. economy has experienced notable growth: 12.6% increase in real GDP, job creation, 16.6 million jobs, and a low unemployment rate. Oops.
The black unemployment rate right now, it's 7.2%.
It's higher than it's ever been since the pandemic.
Yeah, highest since ever the pandemic, right? So it's between 7.2 and 7.5%, depending on the different locations you have. But some suggest it's really 7.5%, right? And it's really higher than that. Dude, if we make the modifications, we go back to the rules of unemployment before Ronald Reagan changed them. Our unemployment is probably somewhere around 14%. But Donald Trump, though, he's been great for the economy, right? As we've been bleeding jobs since his asshole's taken office.
Yep.
But now you're not going to be able to see those numbers because he's actually hired someone to fudge the numbers.
We just lost 3% on our GDP too, just so y'all know. We just lost 3% because of Trump and his dumbass tariff war. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are fundamentally fucking dumb. Every economist in the world said that under Joe Biden, we had the #1 economy in the world. Donald Trump was the only one telling you stupid retards that it was bad. Stormy, what's up, Brody? Trump was the only person in America telling you fucking window lickers that the economy was bad was your Lord and Savior, the orange dumbass. The only person. Every economist who do this shit for a living, the people who have the most experience in macro and microeconomics, who know supply chains, who know everything, that you fucking window lickers are too stupid to know. They said, not me, not Trill Will. This ain't Trill Will's words. This is the word of every economist in the world. Yahoo Finance, The Guardian, CNBC, the University of Chicago Booth School of Business. Let's see, the House Committee on Budget, the American Presidency Project, the United States Treasury even said Joe Biden's economy was the best economy in the world and showed the strongest growth and the most employment creation of any advanced country in the world. So everybody lying.
Don't forget about lower inflation as well. Our inflation dropped the quickest.
Look at these fucking dumbass. Look, y'all ain't a cult. Look, this is from where? The United States Department of the United States Department of Treasury. Right there. Treasury releases new analysts highlighting the U.S. economy's historic post-pandemic recovery driven by the Biden administration's policy agenda. You fucking window-licking dumbasses. This is from the United States Treasury. Not some newspaper that you don't like. Not fucking MSNBC or MSDNC like y'all fucking retards like they're not CNN, not none of these. This is directly from the source who monitors your fucking money. Right there. The United States Treasury. home.treasury.gov. Right there in your face. In your face, right there. Y'all like getting conned, bruh. Right now, and y'all dumbasses are too stupid to realize that Trump just passed an executive order to steal your 401k. Y'all don't care about receipts. Y'all don't care about receipts. Y'all don't care the fact that I can show you exactly where I'm citing my source from. It's from the United States Treasury. You're still saying I'm lying. Because you're fucking retarded. You're retarded. Come to the south side of Chicago to do what?
Hey, Will, but this is something that's reality that these clowns don't pay attention to, right? Democrats create jobs. Democrats are also better for Wall Street. Democrats are better for regular working people. Republicans shred jobs. Republicans destroy the economy. The Republicans increase the deficit. This is something we can actually pull up the stats to actually support everything that I'm saying. I'm not making none of this shit up.
Callie.
You can't.
Callie.
It's been a long time since the Republican president has not created elections with a deficit.
Callie.
Go ahead, man.
I got a question for you. This dumbass just said, I'm mad because what did I lose? What did I lose? I lost $7,000 because of Trump. You gonna give me my $7,000 back?
Yeah.
What did I lose? What did I lose? I really want to know from you fucking idiots. What did I lose? I got more money than you. I got way more money than you. I make more money a year than you do. I drive a better car. I live in a bigger house. So what did I lose? I got more money in my pocket right now than you could think about having. We lost to you fucking window-licking, mouth-breathing dumbasses. We got to listen to y'all for the next 3 years.
I got something for you, right? So this is shout out to Republicans for this. Well, you're going to love this one. Since 1975, income inequality has cost Americans an estimated $79 trillion in lost wealth. This wealth has been redistributed from the bottom 90% of earners to the top 1%. This redistribution is equivalent to what the bottom 90% would have earned if income distributions had remained in 1975 levels. In 2023 alone, this redistribution amounted to $3.9 trillion, according to the report by the U.S. Senate. Talk about that, bro.
I'm waiting on one of these dumbasses in here to say I'm on welfare and food stamps. I tell you what, let's play big bank, take little bank, shall we? This chump change right here, this change right here. I don't really carry cash on me like that, but I gotta get some shit done out here, so I gotta pay cash. So I tell you what, Republicans, let's go 100. I got 100. 100. 1, 2. Can you count? Count with me, Republicans. Window lickers. It's 5 of them. 5 of them. I got $100 that say you cannot match facts with me. Look at this goofball. A preacher's son spewing about how much money he has, and we are lost. Hell is hot. God will have the glory. I think y'all motherfuckers are delusional. Thumping your Bible don't work with me. Thumping your little Bible, that book you don't read, that book you can't even comprehend, that is not gonna work with me, my friend.
They don't read any books, bro. They don't read, period.
That's not going to work with me, my friend. That is not going to work with me. You trying to come in here preaching to me. Good job, though. You made yourself look stupid. Oh, trying to tell me how much money you have. But while at the same time, dick riding Trump. Yeah, okay. You're lost.
I got something else for you. Let me show you how dumb MAGAs are, right? This is how stupid you MAGAs are. So you maggots in Florida decided to listen to this pseudo-idiot non-scientist who's actually a lawyer, RFK Jr., right?
Yep.
And drink raw milk.
Yep.
And guess what happened?
They got
sick. A bunch of you motherfuckers in the hospital. Y'all in the hospital with E. coli poison due to the fact that you dumbasses didn't listen to the experts and you listened to an idiot. Drinking raw milk is stupid. All you have to do, pasteurizing your milk, all it is just heat it up to kill the bacteria inside of the milk so it's able to be drank. So you can actually drink the shit. That's all they do. They just heat it up to levels that will kill the bacteria inside of the milk. That's it. So humans can drink it.
I don't even know.
Drinking raw milk is fucking dumb.
I don't even know how these people think that God is somehow involved with them and all of their hate. I don't understand how y'all can sit up here with a straight face and try to preach to somebody about God and God's love and God's compassion when God sent his son, John 3:16, to die for all of our sins, allegedly. And then here you are. God sacrificed his son, but you kidnap their kids and throw them into a fucking concentration camp, and you celebrate that. You go bothering immigrants who ain't bothering you, who ain't out here committing crimes and shooting up schools and shit like y'all do, who ain't out here raping little girls and protecting the rapists like y'all do, who ain't out here giving $4.5 trillion to rich people who don't need it like y'all do. And you're telling me that you're closer to God than I am. Good God in heaven. Y'all gonna hit hell. Y'all gonna hit hell so fast. Lord have mercy. God is gonna look at y'all and tell y'all to get thee away from me, you workers of iniquity, for I know you not. Get away from me. I don't know you. But God, I said your name on Trill Wheels podcast. But get away from me. I don't know you people. Y'all are evil. Inherently evil. You want to know something? You want to know something real wild? While y'all in here trying to preach on this good old Sunday, you don't, just because you in here running your mouth don't make you a Christian. People see Christian in your actions. People see Christian in your love. People see Christian in how you treat other people. You know, like those strangers who can't afford health care overseas that we done went and ransacked. I ain't gonna say we, the United States have went and ransacked and then overthrew their governments. Jesus' word will always bring you demons to light. Jesus befriended his enemies. See, you're going to hell, dude. Oh man, game. You're gonna bust hell wide open, big dog. You're gonna bust hell. There ain't no God in you. Now you gonna make me pull out my preacher's hat, dude. There ain't no God. How can you love God and hate my skin? How can you love God and hate black people having an equal chance in this country? How can you love God and you burnt down every positive neighborhood community black people have ever built? How can you say you love God and you support that? How can you say you love God and you support people who fought a war to own black people that look like me? How? God gave me this melanin, not anybody, no science experiment, no man on this planet blessed me with all this melanin coursing through my veins. God did that. So how can you tell me that you're part of a clan that is allegedly close to God, but you hate black people and you hate immigrants because they don't have the same white skin and somehow your white skin makes you pure? When all you've been known for is death, destruction, lies, rewriting history, and diseases, and not washing your ass. Y'all wild. Y'all are wild. The world of delusion that y'all live in is wild. That's a wild place, and I never want to go there. See, people see Christianity, people see Christ through love and action. When God sent his begotten son down to planet Earth to die for your sins and mine, that was an act of love. That required action. Not that fake gay man y'all hang up in y'all churches because he's white. Jesus wasn't a white man anyway.
I just want to put this out here.
Go ahead.
And I'm glad you brought this up, right? You said that they hate us because of their skin, and they do view whiteness as pure.
Yep.
But according to science, I want to put this out here.
Ooh, shit.
Sub-Saharan Africans possess the highest levels of genetic diversity compared to any other continental population. This is because Africa is the origin of modern humans, and the populations there have experienced a longer period of evolution adaptation compared to other regions. Ouch.
Freedom's March. Tell him again. Jesus was a radical. Jesus was the same man that went into the temple when they were scamming people like your master Trump loves to scam people with his gold shoes, his rump watch, and all that other shit he like to sell to you stupid asses that love to go buy it because y'all think he's God. Y'all were worshiping a gold statue at that turning point, wouldn't you? Y'all worshiping a gold. Doesn't the Bible say thou shalt not worship any graven images? Didn't he say that? I could have sworn it says that in the Ten Commandments.
Oh, but anyways, you keep telling me, y'all keep coming in here trying to tell me, oh man, you don't know God. You don't know God. You're supposed to be the son of a preacher. But hey, God befriending his. See, this the problem with y'all. Y'all like to take bits and pieces of the Bible that y'all like, and that's what y'all run with instead of reading the Bible for what it is. You goofballs missed the whole big plot. The biggest plot of all this is God is shown through love. God is shown through action. God is shown through compassion, whether you believe in him or not. God is shown. That good part of you is God. That good part, if you see a homeless person sitting on the side of the road and you buy them dinner, that's God. That's love in action. When you see a kid asking for some money because they need some clothes and you go buy them some clothes, that's love in action. Not going to an immigration court and arresting somebody because you set something up. Not having this plastic faced bitch changing her clothes like she's in a concert. Not having this drunk ass piece of shit texting out fucking secret plans of bumming people and killing folk. Not that. You people are lost. Y'all are lost. Because Trump is a part of your identity. That's why you can't let him go. Y'all know Trump done conned y'all. Y'all know he done got over y'all big time. Look at you. This brother is so lost. Where am I lost at, old man gaming? Where am I, old gaming dad? Where am I lost at? I know I got a good wide awakening of where the hell I'm at. I know exactly where I'm at. You, sir, are the one that's lost. You worship an orange Messiah, not the one who lives in heaven. You worship an orange Messiah. You worship Trump. You worship Trump because you don't even believe scientists. You don't believe economists. You don't believe people who design vaccines. You don't believe in doctors. You don't believe in nobody. You don't believe in economists. You don't believe in nobody who spent their lives. So you mean to tell me the people who spent their lives in good service to make sure we're all safe were lying to you the whole time, and the only person telling the truth is a man who lies every time he takes a breath? You motherfuckers are lost. You motherfuckers are the reason why atheists are winning right now. You motherfuckers is the reason why the church is dying in America. You the motherfuckers are the reason why people are staying far away from church in America. Because y'all are the biggest bunch of fucking hypocrites in the world. There is no hate like your fake Christian love. Nothing you said the whole time you've been here has been in love. It's been in emotion. But you're projecting your emotional character onto me because I know better and I know who I am and I know whose I am. And I understand what you fuckers are on. Y'all are in a cult of stupidity, and y'all fucking too dumb to see it. Trump picked the best people to con and manipulate. He got y'all by the throat. Y'all ain't gonna lead Trump. Trump gonna lead y'all ass straight to another war to die for nothing. Like Ashley Babbitt. Y'all gonna die just like her. Because this shit's gonna blow up. Oh, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna get big. It's going to blow up. It is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They keep tacking on stuff every chance they get. They keep tacking on stuff. And then when all these tariffs, when this big, beautiful scam they pass starts locking in and people start losing their health care and these nursing homes start shutting down and they me, mom, and papa get kicked the fuck out. Because that's what's happening now. When people go to the grocery store and their kids are starving and their kids can't eat. And what happens when poverty increases in this country? Where there's poverty, there's violence. Where there's poverty, there's crime. Not because those people are bad people, but because those people are surviving now. Welcome to Black America. Welcome to the Black experience in America. Racism in this country is too expensive for you dumbass window lickers. And y'all gave up all y'all money. Y'all gave up all y'all resources just so you can feel like you're superior when you have no fucking tangible evidence of showing you're superior to anybody. You're subject to the same laws that my black ass is. When Trump passes taxes and rips taxes away from all of us, you're included. You ain't exempt from shit. So what again are you? What are you a lead in?
Well, let me play this for you real quick. Let me play this for you. Of course I would. Wow.
As long as he came here legally. As long as Jesus Christ came to this country legally, we would let him in. Gentlemen. Thank you. No, thank you.
MAGA would deport Jesus, bro.
Look at them coming in with all the good old Republican talking points. Who called us? Who called you the super predators? Who are the actual super predators though? Because right now you're protecting pedophiles. Whoops.
So what is this? I told you, bro. MAGA's evil. Look, you know I'm atheist, right?
Yep.
But I mean, Jesus was someone who was a communalist, right?
Yep.
He believed in community.
Mm-hmm.
He believed in people working together, not separating, not to try to take from the community. He believed in the community working together,
right,
and everybody taking care of each other, and not and the
hey,
poorest among it, the people who are the least fortunate, right? Those are the people you're supposed to look at even the most, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed
to the least of these.
Everybody up to the same status.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Jesus would have been a socialist.
Yep.
And y'all would have
called him a hippie, and y'all would have called him a liberal, and had him deported.
And a communist.
Yep, and a communist. Look, it's too many facts. It's too many facts in y'all face for you to come in here trying to tussle with me. Cause me and Callie, we argue with facts.
Well, Jesus also from with y'all, because a lot of y'all MAGAs hate Palestinians, right?
Yep.
Jesus was born in Palestine. I want you guys to understand what we call Palestine, and they wouldn't call Palestine back then. But in the same region, right there in that area, Jesus was from there. So he would be too brown for y'all too.
Right.
So y'all would definitely be looking at mm-hmm. You would call ICE on Jesus if they seen him. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong, Will?
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. See, they're gonna keep. Here's what they're gonna keep doing. They keep trying to project all their failures onto us. They'll project their failures onto me. Oh man, Trill Will, he's just complaining because he's on welfare. He's on food stamps. He's on SNAP. No, I'm not. What gave you the impression? I got on a $110 shirt. What gave you the impression that I was on food stamps? This shirt is $110. Google it. Don't worry about it. Google it. Go to Ralph Lauren and Google this shirt. The Bear series, though. You see the Bear Polo?
The narrative is that black people are on welfare, even though the majority of the people on welfare are white. And to the question, did I see the article about the man who owned Trump Burger? Yes. The guy who owned Trump Burger is I forgot what it was, what group he's from. But he's
hold on, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll Google's my friend. My computer's right here. Trump Burger.
If you get in your text, you can pull it right up right now because I sent it to you, remember?
Yep, I got it right here. Let's see. Let's go to here. We're going good old Fox News since y'all love Fox News. Owner of Trump-themed burger chain faces deportations after feds allege illegal status, sham marriages. The Trump burger co-owner, Roland Bainey, overstayed his tourist visa, which expired last year in February. He was Roland Merez Bainey, entered the United States in 2019 as a non-immigrant visitor and remained in the country illegally when his visa expired in February 2024. ICE told Fox. He has Trump burger locations in Houston, Belleville, Flatonia, and Kemah. Opened the first restaurant in Belleville, but was never authorized to use the Trump name or branding, according to local reports. Trump Organization, Trump's private business, sent the Belleville location a cease and desist letter earlier this year. So yeah.
Between you and I, though, bro. If I miss something, you'll get it. If you miss something, I'll get it. Like, we read all this shit.
Yeah, that's all we. Bro, Callie, tell them what we send each other every day, bro. We send articles.
Bro, we send articles, and matter of fact, I got some court cases that I'm going to send you to.
Oh yeah, yeah. Y'all gonna hate that, huh? Cause we actually go, and then plus on top of that, Callie, we not only just research and look at articles, we go to the source of said article and find out from the source. Like, I just pulled up an article from the United States Department of the Treasury, and these fools are still in here telling you that I'm lying. Even though the evidence, look, and let this be a record of everybody in here to see that even after the fact that I show you from the direct source that this is that, they will still deny it because they are in a cult.
Mm-hmm. They deny it. But they do stupid shit like saying, like, look, man, the Democrats, though, like we said last week, the Democrats are the Dixiecrats. But y'all claim the Dixiecrats is part of your heritage because y'all claim Confederacy.
Right.
Y'all say the Confederacy is part of your heritage. When I ask you that question, your brain starts to disrupt, like malfunction, right? Because you can't explain this shit because it doesn't make any sense. The reality is,
facts.
Y'all niggas are the Dixiecrats.
Look, Renee here dropping these receipts on y'all asses. Man, come on, dog. Renee here dropping facts. Christina here dropping facts. Look at you. Utah passing the age of consent to 13 years old, but the super predators are black people, huh? Why y'all out here playing guard and block for fucking rapists and fucking child molesters and shit? Y'all are wild. Y'all a wild bunch.
And Florida dropped the age of people who can actually work in fields and also work overtime.
Yes.
At the age of 13 as well.
Yes. They're trying to bring back child labor.
13-year-olds can now work the fields.
Wow.
For 12 hours.
Wow.
Lord.
Wow.
Moving backwards every day.
The amount of delusion it takes to be a Republican, the party of pedophiles, the guardians of pedophiles. Y'all, the amount of fucking twisting yourselves in knots to just, and you have people showing you the facts. Y'all would never listen to the facts. Y'all don't care about facts. Y'all don't care about receipts. Y'all don't care about people who done it, who known Trump for 40, 50 years. Y'all don't care about them. Y'all don't care about that everybody on the Epstein list is still alive and they ain't nobody talking to them. But you need a list to convince you that Trump is a pedophile. Even though there's mountains and mountains. This man actually, while under oath, pled the fifth 97 times. But you need more convincing that Trump is a pedophile. I don't. I believe the victims. Y'all a cult of assholes. That's why I hate MAGA. I hate MAGA, anything about MAGA.
I got something for you right here. Listen. I got something right here, Will. Listen to this.
Ooh, I know what I'm about to show right after you get done with that. Mm-hmm.
You hear that? Jeffrey Epstein said I was Donald Trump's closest friend for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Epstein. Audio. Let me repeat this around the record.
They don't care. They do not care. Old man gaming, this is for you. This is particularly for you, homie. I want you to listen and listen real good. I want you to listen and listen good. Epstein said Trump was his bestie. Mm-hmm. Renee, keep dropping facts. MAGA is allergic to facts. Okay, Cal, I'm finna play this video real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
In Jesus' name.
But yeah,
Amen.
you want to watch that video. If you want to
voted for
watch
Saul,
that
baby.
video and listen to the audio, I'm
Now
going
you
to put it
shocked
in
the
the chat.
kingdoms and chaos? You weren't worried when he was lying on stage. Wasn't tripping when he mocked the disabled, disrespected women, and flirted with white nationalism like he was a Tinder match. You just kept saying, it won't affect me. But now your rent's up, your Medicaid's gone, and your daughter can't even get birth control without a full legislative inquisition. Let me be clear. Trump is Saul. This ain't even politics. It's prophecy. 1 Samuel chapter 8. The people begged for a king. God said, fine. But don't cry when he taxes your babies and enslaves your sons.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? That's exactly what happened. The people wanted power. They got a plague. They wanted a man in charge. They got a puppet with a gold-plated mic and a Bible he don't even read.
Mm-hmm.
See, God didn't appoint Saul. He allowed him. Because sometimes the only way to wake up a nation is to let it choke on the thing it worshipped.
Yep.
So now, here we are. Watching y'all argue over bills you never read while Trump Saul signs away your future with a fake smile and a crooked pen. And the irony, 70% of y'all who voted for him are the ones suffering most. Food stamps gone, prenatal care cut, and that small town clinic that used to keep your mama alive closed. This is what happens when ego votes louder than empathy, when racism is more important than righteousness. But for those who can see, for the Davids out there in the field still faithful with the sheep, don't lose heart. Because even when Saul sits on the throne, God is still king. Let us pray.
No, she's talking about the erosion of the empire.
Yep.
Right? So you guys are helping destroy America to the point where it will never recover due to your racism. Your hatred of people who aren't white is just...
Oh, wow. Hold on, Callie, you went. Let me see if I can call Callie back. She hung up.
Hello?
Hey,
There we go.
it hung up. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
What was you saying, bro? What was you saying?
No, I was saying that what happened is that they are destroying the fabric of this country, right?
Yep.
I'm talking about you guys, your racism. Your racism is not allowing the United States to move forward. Every time we try to make any type of progress, all because you guys have this fear that everybody else has the same nature as you. Well, I want you guys to understand, so I'm going to talk about MAGA, and let's talk about white people in general, because this is reality.
Right.
Europeans, I want you guys to understand this. Europeans are responsible for climate change. Europeans are responsible for most of the world's deforestation. Europeans are responsible for most of the world wars. Europeans are responsible for the global south not developing because European nations, Canada, the United States, New Zealand, Australia, and European Union, they engage in destabilization efforts in Africa, in South America, in the Caribbean, in Central America, in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia, and in Eastern Europe. You guys have been the biggest destabilizers and have been the biggest destructors and disruptors of the world in human history. We're talking about specifically you people come from Northern and Western Europe. I'm talking that's the UK, that's France, that's Spain,
Belgium,
that's Portugal, that's Germany, that's Belgium, that's the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm talking about all those countries right there. You people have been the most destructive, evil force of people on earth. No one has even moved nothing like you. And you guys are so concerned that everybody thinks like you. You guys do trophy hunting. You guys have wiped out a shit ton of species of animals on Earth. There's so many animals that are critically endangered due to you. Fishing has, we've overfished the seas. You guys did. The whales at one point were almost completely gone due to your overfishing of whales. It's called the whaling industry. You motherfuckers have been the biggest destructive force on earth. But yet you guys turn around and blame other people. And if you know that if I'm not saying it's true, look it up. It's you. You motherfuckers have been the most evil fucking people to ever walk this planet. That's a fact. But you guys hate everybody else. You guys blame everybody else. But your destruction has been reality. Your destruction has the reason why that conveyor belt that comes from the Caribbean into the Northern Atlantic, which keeps the United Kingdom warm, is actually slowing down. The decay of the planet is because of you. That's reality. You guys are the ones that wiped out 90% of the Native American population, the indigenous people of the Americas. You're the reason why so many animals in Africa have actually gone extinct, all the trophy hunting. Matter of fact, pictures of fucking white Americans hunting rhinoceros, which are a critically endangered species of animal. You guys have wiped out the gorillas. You guys are responsible for deforestation all over Africa. Why multiple animals in South Africa no longer exist due to the Dutch that went there and killed them all. You critically wiped out the buffalo intentionally, though, right? You guys are deforested. Did you guys know the United States used to be almost 95% forest? Well, the reason why that's not that way because you guys forced enslaved Africans to remove a large portions of the forest in the United States of America. The reason why the grizzly bear doesn't exist in California anymore is because white people murdered them all. Right. The reason why the passenger pigeon doesn't exist anymore is because you guys slaughtered the buffaloes, which made the Native Americans have to find another source of food. You guys are, whether you've done it directly or indirectly, you motherfuckers are wiped out almost all kind of species of living organisms. You guys are the reason why we said, like coral reefs have disappearing. Science is trying to correct it now, but you guys have been the most destructive thing that this earth has ever seen. Those are the facts. Facts over feelings.
Been facts for the longest.
That happened.
Hey, I thought Trump said that the Democrats weaponized the DOJ and the FBI against citizens. Whoops.
Repeat that again, brother.
I said I thought Trump and the Republicans said that Joe Biden weaponized the FBI and the DOJ against citizens, right?
Yep.
So why is Pam Bundy and mashed potatoes out here trying to get in the business of Texas state Democrats?
What you say? You know what else? Peter, guess what Peter Thiel was doing? So you guys see that when you go on TikTok now, you want to go live, it asks you for age verification, right? Age verification is becoming a thing. You know who is making billions of dollars off age verification? Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is making billions of dollars off of age verification globally, and now countries are starting to sign that into law. And so what they're able to do with the age verification is take all your information and sell it to other companies. This is the type of shit that's going on. On top of that, too, did you know Peter Thiel and the tech industry do with the help of Trump? What's happening is that they're gathering all your information. They want to create new different ID cards. Matter of fact, Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, they want to put a chip in your brain so you don't have to. That's going to be your age verification. They're going to be able to know what you think.
Right.
You know, these are the things that they're working on. You don't believe me? I can actually pull that shit up too. It's something that Peter Thiel has stated over and over. Matter of fact, he says that humans shouldn't be in control of a lot. Matter of fact, it's important that they control you little minions. I mean, this is something that Peter Thiel has said in multiple interviews. Just look at his interviews. He has no respect for humans whatsoever. He views you guys having any power is ridiculous. He knows what's best for you. But these are the people that you guys want in power. Right?
Hey, did you hear this? Did you hear this though? That weird ass fucking pastor from this Christian church that's been paraded around on all these mainstream media because they can't seem to find nothing of substance to talk about that Americans actually care about, is going around saying that he don't believe women, your wife, your sisters, your mom, your aunts, your cousins that are female, your daughters, should not have the right to vote, should not have the right to own property, should be docile and baby makers. That's what he said.
Yeah. He's not the only one that's saying
He
it.
wants to
It's been
cancel the
a bunch of
19th Amendment. He wants to cancel the 19th Amendment.
Bro,
And Pete
Bro.
Hegseth he goes to his church. Y'all
Pete
fucking stupid.
Hegseth is trying to make the military all white, and I'm talking about all white male again. He's trying to make, so he's changed rules, right, in the military, so black men can't have beards, right? It doesn't matter if we break out, all that shit like that, right? He's changed the rules on different types of sexual assault, right? Where it's going to be harder for women to be able to report these activities from happening. The ideal is to try to get you to leave the military and not to join the military, so that it's just all white Christian fascists who are in the military, and then they can have total control of the military. Right now, there's too many minorities in the military, so they're trying to change that. But the ideal is they want to go back to the 17th and 18th century, where women had absolutely no power, where raping your wife was not a thing, right? If you were allowed to, because that's your wife. Mm-hmm. They're trying to go back to those days. They do not want women to have power, just like they don't want minorities to have power. The power is supposed to be with white men, white Christian men. That's what they're going toward. We're headed toward that. They're making their way. They're making progress on this shit.
Yep.
On this front right now. That's why I've been trying to tell these FBA dumbasses the whole time. I'm like, hey, you guys don't understand what this has nothing to do with you. This is about trying to create this white ethno state. They're working on it. You guys are assisting in MAGA creating the white ethno state. This is all about, because there are concerns about the white women aren't having enough children. This is what, like I said, they're getting rid of contraceptives, right? Donald Trump has signed an executive order, or getting ready to sign an executive order, right, to limit contraceptives for women. It's not for minority women. They don't give a damn about you. They don't want y'all to have kids.
It's that trick bag, family. It's that trick bag. Exactly. It's that trick bag.
White women need to have more babies. White women have to have more babies. This is what all this shit is about. They want white women pregnant, barefoot, and in the kitchen.
That's it.
That's what they want.
But you want to know something wild about all that, Callie? The same white women would denigrate black women up and down, round and everywhere they can, because they've been programmed by their racist husbands, their racist fathers, their racist grandfathers. But those black women are the reason why you have rights. Those black women are the reason why you can vote. Those black women are the reason why you have contraception. Those black women are the reason why you have the freedoms you have. But they'll spit in the face of the ones who sacrifice so you can have freedoms, like Sojourner Truth, like Fannie Lou Hamer. You'll spit in their face. But then have the audacity to talk about, we're free. It's freedoms. America is the freest nation. Nope, they sold you the lie. They sold you the idea of freedom without actually offering it. And you fuckers bought it hook, line, and sinker, and you emptied your pockets. Racism is expensive. It is. We don't have nice things because you're racist. You can't live with the thought that black people having an equal stake in this country that we've earned. You can't handle that. You can't handle that. You can't handle that. You can't handle that. Look at this goofball. You made a hella racist comment. What did this have to do with black women? Black women didn't make the world, you did.
Black women
exactly what the fuck I'm talking about right there. Because you can't comprehend words, can you?
But black women did fight and die in order for you to have for women to have rights.
Yeah.
That's a fact. These are historical facts that we can actually pull up and actually show your dumb ass. You goofball. You're a whole cornball, bro. And this is the reality. This is why I can't stand you fucking people, man. Mm-hmm. You guys are so goddamn racist and so hateful and so fucking ignorant because you guys are allergic to books. You don't read shit. You are allergic to reading.
Nope.
If you guys will find like a post on Facebook, a post on Instagram. Some of y'all old and only read on Facebook, only look at shit on Facebook again, look at some meme and believe it. Instead of actually going to go check. You guys don't. Matter of fact, hey, dumbass, MAGA. Tell me what cross-referencing is. Don't Google it. Just tell me what it is right now.
They don't know.
Type it in the chat room.
They don't know.
Tell me what cross-referencing is.
They don't know. They don't know. Trump is doing everything Hitler did before he started killing Jews.
He did. Yes, he is.
Everything. Y'all think Hitler just came to power out? Poof, he just rose to power. No, he ran as Chancellor of Germany. Would make Germany great again, just like Trump. He staged a fake fire so that he can assume power and win over the court of public opinion in Germany in 1928. Trump did the same thing in Butler, Pennsylvania with that fake ass assassination attempt.
Hold on, but we know what else he does as well, right? So what you do is, for the problems that are occurring in this country, what you do is you blame the people who have the least amount of power, right?
Right.
You blame what will, quote unquote, be the most vulnerable among you, the minorities, right? You start to point the finger at them, and then you start coming up with policies to try to get rid of these people, right? You got to eradicate these people, and then but the plan is, though, long term, since you can't deport, it's just too many people to deport, then you go to the extreme measure, right? So that's what we're headed to. I hope people understand that the Nazi Germany plan. That's why I tell you guys, y'all need to read the book of the Third Reich. I also said you guys also need to read 1984. I don't know if you guys know who George Orwell was.
Yep.
Read 1984. I'm like, these are things that that's why I try to tell people, like intellectualism.
No, swear, Christina. Swear as much as you want, because I'm swearing with you. Swear. J-Ron, what's up with it, family?
Yeah. You see, we don't feel about intellectualism is dying.
Yep.
I bring this shit up. I said I want people to start reading. Like I want
them to read. I want them to read this, Callie. I want them to read this, because this project 2025 right here. Right here you go.
I know. But before you finish going through that, right? Because one of the main reasons why I send you articles, because I know you're going to read them, right?
Yep.
And I try to send people stuff that I want people to read. I want you to read these articles. I want you to start reading stuff, because we need to get used to reading and absorbing the information so you know what's going on. So it's so many people who don't go through stuff. They just look at headlines. Don't just look at the headlines, because sometimes headlines are deceiving. You need to go through so you can see the meat of the article. You can see what actually is going on, because sometimes that they put these headlines on there to draw you in. But unfortunately, most people look at the headline and just run with that. And that's why we have so many people who are fucking ill-informed in the country.
Yep.
Right? Because so many people just want to send videos. Don't just send videos.
No,
Man,
read. Read.
I want you to, if you watch a video,
read.
If that video doesn't have articles in it, if they don't have sources, or at least go verify what they're saying, look this shit up. Seriously.
Read.
And I want you to read the articles. I see videos all the time, even videos that come out of Africa, right? Like this stuff, like unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation when it comes to Ibrahim Traore and stuff like that, what's going on. And I go through a cross-reference. There was matter of fact, the last thing I looked up, there was a helicopter accident in Ghana, right? And there was some experts and stuff like that who were killed in a helicopter crash. And people were like, oh man, this is likely like some type of Western group. No, what happened was is that they decided to fly in fog, and they ended up crashing into something. I said, well, that's how Kobe Bryant died.
Yep.
And guess what? Warren County sheriffs warned choppers not to fly in fog. It's not safe, right? It's something. If you're at high risk when you try to fly in fog, and that's what happened to those people in Ghana. And that's why I said, man, if y'all could a quick Google search, you could have went through this and read the article, and you would have been informed. But people are so goddamn lazy in this country. People only want to watch videos instead of actually reading themselves. Read. It's better for you. Matter of fact, it's healthier for your brain. Your retention rate will be higher, and it also exercises your mind. Please, people, start reading. Don't just watch videos. Watching videos, and I'm not telling you not to go listen, watch videos and that like that, but I want you to check those videos. Check the information in the video to make sure it's correct. I'm telling you, it's healthier for you.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Hey.
When I bring up something, please go check it.
Read it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna read this, and I seen this, and I think I should share it. Think bigger. He wants to completely militarize DC, so when the entire population wakes up, there will be no march on DC, no protests. He is just beginning. He's going to take over the banks and the retirement accounts. That's going to piss everyone off. By then, he will have used ICE and the military to create a massive police state where protesters will become enemies of the state and will be disappeared into one of the concentration camps he's rapidly building. Forget about due process. He will ignore the courts. Think Germany 1938, complete with the Olympics. That's what Trump is going to do.
That's exactly what he's going to do. He's trying to turn this into a police state. So that if we start protesting with of course, the obvious wrongdoing this fucking orange goofball is doing, then there will be no room. You don't have a place to protest in. Your free speech is gone. Done. That's what they're doing right the fuck now. That's what they're doing. Then I kept trying to tell everybody to read Project 2025. Read it. I don't give a fuck if it's not 122 pages long. Read the shit. I read it. I took time out of my schedule to read it. I took time. And I read it. And everything that's in Project 2025 is right here, happening in real life.
I read it and sent it to people. I read it and sent it. I literally emailed it. I sent it to people on WhatsApp, bro.
Yep.
I said, "Do you want it? I can send it to you right now, no problem. I
Yep.
have it. I literally have the PDF.
Yep.
I will send it to you. Read the goddamn thing." I was telling them, I said, this is the warning. I said, man, if y'all read this, they lying to you. I said, the people who wrote Project 2025 are running Trump's campaign that were also in his previous administration. I'm trying to tell you this shit, man. Read Project 2025. Okay, I'll read. And they never read the shit, bro. And now people over there, and I still people have people arguing with me like they know as much as me. Like, you don't know as much as me.
No, because we spend countless hours researching this shit just to make sure that we're telling. Because the last thing we want to do is get on this like most of these fucking bootlicking Sambos who want to just make some money off this shit. Notice I ain't asking y'all for money. These motherfuckers every 5 seconds, man, donate to my channel. Give me some money. Give me some money. Give me some money. Super chat me. Send it to my Cash App. Give me money. I'm not asking y'all for that. Obviously, I'm not hurting for it. If you do, fine, cool. But I'm not asking for it. These people are scamming you, fear-mongering you, and scamming the shit out of you because they know how to do it. All they have to do is dick ride Trump. Stroke your little weird ass ego and tell you the shit they think you want to hear. And you want to hear it. Oh, Donald Trump's doing a great job. Donald Trump is doing this. Donald Trump is here to save America. Oh, he's here to save America. He's here. He's here to do this. America is back. Oh, he's bringing back jobs and all this bullshit. Everybody's bowing to Trump. None of this shit is happening in reality. None of it. None of this shit is happening in America right now. It's not. This man is the biggest fraud I've ever seen in my entire 46 years on this planet. I've never seen somebody such much of an inept failure as Donald Trump. This man is a fucking fraud. And he scammed you dumbasses to believing that he somehow is doing all this mystical and wonderful shit when he literally took a #1 running economy in the world and ran it into the ground in less than a year. He literally submitted power to Palantir, which is owned by Peter Thiel and Curtis Yarvin. They're literally just setting up the damn stakes so they can monitor every move you make, watch everything you do, harvest all your information and data so they can just give it to anybody they feel like giving it fucking to. They're literally they literally gonna set you up so you can be nothing but poor and dependent on the government, and the government ain't gonna do shit for you. Look at them. Look how much money they just gave. They complained. Republicans for the longest have been complaining about raising the fucking debt ceiling to help American citizens who pay taxes into this fucking system. We got nothing to show for all the fucking money they steal from us every fucking day. When you work, you get paid. That money's taxed. When you go out and buy food for your family, that money's taxed. When you go and pay your car insurance, that's tax. When you pay anything that requires you to live in this fucking raggedy ass racist country, that is taxed. We have all taxation without no representation, just like in the beginnings of the Revolutionary War. These motherfuckers are taking our tax money and they want hedge funds are dying. Look, listen to y'all. Listen to me and hear me clearly. Hedge funds, and these fucking people who claim to be so fucking rich are dying. They ran out of avenues to scam money from now. Nobody's buying back their stocks and shit. They're trying to go in your 401k and steal your my hard-earned 401k, which I'd have been putting away money for when I retire, so I don't have to fucking work. But these will be the same motherfucking people that tell you, just like they're doing right now, that all you do is sit at home and play video games. All you do is sit on your couch
watching movies all day, scamming the system. No, bitch, you fat, stinking, disgusting motherfuckers are stealing money from everybody you can steal money from. These hedge funds and these fucking people are trying to steal every dime they can steal from you. They want to take your hard-earned retirement money that you set aside in your 401k like I did and be able to use your money in cryptocurrency. And you can't do shit about it. And by the time you realize your shit is gone, it's too late. They already done scammed. It's $12.5 trillion in 401ks that you're saving up for retirement, for when you leave. Because there's no Social Security. Because they keep stealing money out of that. So what the fuck are you going to... So what the fuck are you going to do when you too old to work? There ain't no Social Security left. Your 401k is drained. What the fuck y'all going to do? What am I going to do? Y'all gotta start asking yourself this fucking question. These motherfuckers are here to steal everything. Just like Eddie Guerrero used to go out. It used to be funny when he did it. They lie, they cheat, they steal. This is all they're fucking doing. They're trying to give billionaires all access to every ounce of your fucking money. And you stupid fucks are in here trying to pick fun with me because I'm telling you dumbasses that Donald Trump and this Republican Party is a bunch of fucking terrorists. And all they're here to do is steal your shit. And you shut the fuck up about it. I'm not.
And they rigged this. And they rigged the election so they stay in power. So after they
Yes.
get the 401k, they're gonna go after your Social Security full stop.
Yep.
That's next.
Yep.
They don't just.
They're gonna steal all of it. They're gonna steal all of it. They're going to steal all of it. Where it's just like Russia, where the ruble is worth nothing. That's why the dollar keeps falling in value. Every time you look up, the dollar's falling in value, the bonds in America is falling in value, everything is falling in value because you got a bunch of greedy, maniacal, fucking soulless bitches in the fucking White House, and you bitch ass niggas keep laughing and joking like something fucking funny. Oh, we're winning. You mad because you lost. What the fuck did I lost? If I lost, you lost, bitch. You're subject to the same shit that I am. What did you fucking win? You think Trump's gonna leave your ass and he's just gonna steal shit from black and brown people? No, bitch. He's gonna steal from your poor ass.
And he already been doing it though.
Yep.
He's already been taking the crypto scams and the meme coin scams. You know what I'm saying? He's not done. But after guess what happened? After tech is done robbing y'all ass, after the hedge fund man robbing your ass, they taking their shit overseas. They not staying here. Why do y'all think that a lot of rich people already been buying property and homes outside of America? They don't plan to stay here. They just plan to get it because they see this taking shit. They gonna get everything they can get and get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And they gonna leave you goofy ass people here fighting amongst each other. I'm talking about the white population, which ain't growing at all. They're trying to salvage this shit, but they're smarter than people like Donald Trump, right? So the people who are behind Donald Trump, they have the plan is to try to get as much as they can and then get up out of Dodge. Which is why if you've been paying attention to what's been going on, these corporations are still setting up shop with China. They're still setting up shop with India. Donald Trump has been trying to tariff a lot of this shit. But if you pay attention, if you read some of these corporations' buy statements, right? They have these little statements and shit. They're actually stating that long term they're going to continue to build in India, continue to build in China, continue to build in Vietnam, continue to build in Africa, right? They have no plans to stay up in the Western world whatsoever because they see it as the decaying corpse. They know long term that's not where the money's at. They're leaving. They're leaving. Let me repeat this again. They're leaving you. You dumbasses have an illusion because you guys don't want to get educated. You want to learn shit. You hate immigrants. You hate these East Indians and shit like that, right? Who come over here with more skills. You hate the Nigerians that come over here with more skills. You hate people that come from the Caribbean and shit like that with more skills, right? These people with high technical skills that come up for the white collar job. These people are smart as shit when they leave their country. So they're coming in and they're taking over these high jobs because you choose not to go to school to be a computer engineer. You choose not to go to school to be an engineer. You choose not to go to school to be a mechanical engineer. You choose not to do that. And because of that, you're mad and now you want to go out and go shoot a bunch of minorities because you hate them. You see that they're having more progress than your dumb ass because you chose not to actually to study about these subjects which are in demand. And because of your dumbass actions, because you guys always vote the wrong way, even though it's obvious that one party you do better under one party than the other, you guys always choose to go back to the group that takes from you. It's fucking insane. White Americans, and I'm talking about the majority of you motherfuckers, because majority of you vote Republican, are the dumbest motherfucking people in the world.
Yep.
You really are. And you guys are the reason for your own destruction, because you choose to remain stupid.
Yep.
And you choose to hate people over learning.
Yep.
So fuck you.
Yep. Your hatred is going to be your own demise. Like capitalism is capitalism for us and socialism for the rich. They're giving the rich everything on a silver platter, like they need it. But the ones suffering, fuck them.
Yeah, that's what I said. But don't
Fuck
worry, though. I'm already got my plans because I'm exiting myself. All of you people, I'm saying, I've warned you. I'm warning you, black folks again. Y'all want to continue to sit here and wait around. Y'all don't see the TVs, what's going around here. Some of y'all gonna fuck around and find out how bad shit is about to get, man. This place is going to hell, and it's because these white Republicans are determined to drag it to hell.
Yep.
They see it as a win for them. But
the thing is, y'all gotta watch out for the trap. They're setting it up so you don't have the money to go no fucking where.
And then you can work those black jobs that Donald Trump was talking about.
Right. They're setting it up so here's the play. The play is they're infecting the government, they're gonna purge the government, they're gonna militarize ICE, which they already have. They think this is what they think's gonna happen. Until you stupid window-licking cultists, y'all wake the fuck up and join everybody else who's fucking mad like me. They're going to weaponize ICE. That's why they gave them all them billions of dollars for them to militarize ICE. Because ICE was only started in 2001, just so y'all know that. They're going to militarize ICE. They're going to try to turn America into a police state. So anytime you do anything radical, you're out here protesting the government stealing everything from you. When you can't afford groceries, when you can't afford your day-to-day life, you can't afford shit. When you can't afford nothing, they're going to give more and more money to these hedge funds, these billionaires, all these people that's out here stupidly gambling away your fucking money. They're going to keep wasting your tax dollar, like Trump is spending $200 million on this fucking ballroom for what reason I don't fucking know. At the same time, while they just stole healthcare, they got the fucking dumbest motherfucker in the world in charge of Health and Human Services, who's a fucking heroin addict, who has a brain worm, who's fucking retarded and can't even talk. I don't know. He don't know shit. He don't ever know shit. Anytime somebody asks him a direct question, I didn't even know that was happening. That's what you got. So now you don't got no doctors, you got no scientists, you got nobody, you got no economists, you got no data, you got nothing. They done took all the data and they done converted it to make you believe these bullshit numbers. They done pulled out their ass to make you believe the job numbers are better than what they really are. They're doing all this shit. They're doing this shit methodically just so they can remove all ounce of holding them accountable so that they can go off and do whatever the fuck that is they want to go do, and at the same time simultaneously fucking every single last one of us over. And then when we're too broke and stupid and docile to do anything, we're going to turn on each other. That's what they're counting on. So Trump can initialize martial law or try to.
That's what's likely to happen, though, man, is people to turn with because racism is likely to happen. Everybody hates the black people, so people are more likely to turn within and really start. A lot of them are going to start pointing the finger at us long term. And for the old boy who said that America is the best place to be, you can believe that. The rest of the world doesn't view America as the place to be in the future. And America is not the future at all.
Nope.
America is a declining empire. If you believe that America is, why do you think everybody's turning to Africa?
Yep.
The race is to Africa, bro, not to the United States.
Nope.
No one looks at the United States as the future, bro. We have an old-ass population. We don't have enough people to supplement the people that are going into retirement, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all got to read, bro. Y'all don't read shit about geopolitics. You don't really read shit about local politics. You don't read shit about economics, bro. Nope. Y'all behind. So you guys start to believe that everything, that you believe this idea that this concept, you brought into the concept that America is just the be all That is all it is. That is not true.
But
you
know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of hope though. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of hope.
Before you go into that real quick, the fastest growing economies in the world are all in Africa, bro.
Yep.
All.
But I tell y'all what, the only shining light in all this bullshit and darkness is when America fucking wakes up. It's more of us than it is them. Ultimately, what I'm saying is they're going to lose. The only question is when. When are y'all gonna wake up and stop getting your fingers out your ass and go out and do something? Get more involved in local politics. Get involved in state politics. Get involved not in just federal politics when there's a federal election. 2026 is gonna tell the tale. It's really gonna tell the tale. And not so much for the ones who I know already are gonna vote the way that I know they're gonna vote. They're gonna vote with sense. They're gonna they're gonna try to erase all these fucking Republicans from their seats. And I hope they do. I'm talking to the ones who are hell-bent on supporting this orange piece of dog shit. Cause everybody in the cult ain't all in the cult bullshit like they claim they are. There's a lot of these motherfuckers that are starting to wake up. I just need them to get the fuck up faster. Because there's again, the numbers game is where Trump is scared. That's why they're trying to rig the election. That's why they're resulting to gerrymandering. That's the reason why they're doing all the bullshit they're doing. They're using fear. They want you to be so overwhelmed with bullshit that you can't think that it's more of us than it is them. They want to use fear to control the whole masses so that we're all over here like, oh, Trump is this mega power. No, he's not. He's only as powerful as we let him be. The moment y'all start seeing the people start running these people out the White House and start running them up on charges and running these motherfuckers in jail and saying, fuck the Supreme Court because it's the party of MAGA there now. It's no more Supreme Court. It's no more fucking Congress. Like, long as the Republicans are in charge, we have no Congress. We have no Senate, no House of Representatives. It's the House of MAGA. The House of MAGA, the Senate of MAGA. That is it. That is all. They're not going to do shit to help nobody. All they're going to do is act like they're going to do something. They're not going to do shit. They're going to vote on party lines because they're scared of the shit of Trump. The moment everybody wakes the fuck up and realize that what we have at hand is these stupid motherfuckers trying to not only steal all your fucking resources, steal all of your money, steal your livelihood, and also steal your voice. The moment they wake up and realize that shit is the moment this country changes for the better. Kamala Harris was a door to that change, and you fuckers slammed the door in her face and then laughed about it. And then thought, oh man, see, y'all lost. Y'all mad because y'all lost. No, I'm mad because we all lost.
You lost too. That's the crazy
We
thing
all
about it, right?
lost.
So but here's the thing though, Will, right? So this thing with the gerrymandering, right? What's going on right now, what I'm saying, there's real concern here for real.
Yep.
That's why I pointed out that the gerrymandering thing is a real problem, right? So there's still Democrats who are pushing back against gerrymandering,
yep.
Unfortunately. Right? I'm like, you fucking dumb fuck, right? But if we cannot, if the blue states aren't allowed to redistrict, right? If they're not allowed to gerrymander, I'm talking about the blue states, then we're fucked, bro. I'm just telling you straight up.
Yep.
Republicans are going to be going to be in total control of this country.
Yep. These motherfuckers better stop playing nice. They better stop playing nice. I like what Gavin Newsom's doing. I hope Gavin Newsom goes through what he's saying. I want to see it. I don't give a fuck about talking. Do it.
Yeah,
I want you to do it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Do it. Do it.
We don't need a special election, bro.
Nope.
Just do it.
Just fucking do it.
You know what? Republicans, true or false? Let me ask you a question real quick. True or false? Has the Trump administration ignored court order after court order? True or false?
True.
So why the fuck should you give a damn what fucking any court says? Fuck that.
Yep.
We're going to play the same game that they're playing.
Yep.
They're ignoring the courts. You should ignore the courts. We're not living in the same. We got to live in the same world as the Republicans. We got to live in a world that Republicans have they cheat. So you cheat too. And I've been saying this forever. So why the fuck don't you redistrict all the blue states? They keep gerrymandering their states. We should gerrymander the Republicans out of existence.
Yep.
In all of our states.
And they can.
And when Democrats were in control of states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and even short time in Ohio, states like that, and when you had an opportunity to you should have gerrymandered Republicans out of existence.
Yep.
And not give them a chance. And that's going to play the same game they play because they cheat. And all the Republicans care about is power long term. And I'm telling you, if we lose this gerrymandering game, it's over because Donald Trump is going to look at them like, we ain't having no motherfucking election, especially where Democrats receive way more votes than Republicans and Republicans still pick up seats. They're going to like, Donald Trump's like, no, elections over. We ain't having no 2020 election. I'm just declaring it not going to happen because this is where we're headed to long term.
Yep.
Donald Trump, as long as he thinks that he can still win elections, he would do it. If he thinks that he's going to lose power, no. He's going to do whatever it takes to hold on to power. And if you don't believe me, that's why we had January 6th.
Yep.
That's why Donald Trump was telling at the time he wasn't even the governor. I think he was the Secretary of State of Georgia. He was trying to tell him to find him. I think it was a X amount of votes, right? He was trying to tell him to find him X amount of votes so it'll help him turn the election. I was like, bro, he's willing to do it. Donald Trump is going to do whatever it takes to hold on to power. So that's why he's telling it. He's telling Republicans are going around and redistricting, and Democrats have unilaterally disarmed with these stupid independent commissions.
Yep.
It's
destroy them. Destroy all of them. Get rid of all of them. If the Democrats stop playing fucking nice and start doing exactly what these dumb fucks are doing, come into power, then pass laws to reject gerrymandering as a whole, then we will see real change in America. And that can happen.
It can.
Gerrymander the shit out of these motherfuckers and take back power.
Democrats need to say, like, no, we're not going to listen to your court order.
Nope. Fuck your court order. We're going to do what the fuck we want. We're going to do what the fuck we want because that's what we want. That's what the people want. We want. I, as a United States citizen, is asking every Democratic state, every one of them, gerrymander the fuck out of these motherfuckers. I'm talking about gerrymander the shit out of them. Like Illinois. Do exactly what Illinois done. Gerrymander the fuck out of these bitch ass niggas. Then when you get in power, then you pass laws to make gerrymandering illegal. Federally.
Nobody can gerrymander.
Nobody can. And no state whatsoever. So it's equal representation under the law as it's wrote in the Constitution. You motherfuckers. See, that's why I should be in charge of the DNC. They should put my black ass in the DNC because that'd be my first plan of attack. We gerrymander the shit out of every last one. I go across the country telling every fucking Democratic governor, gerrymander the fucking shit out these motherfuckers. They want to gerrymander in Texas? Let them have their little 5 seats. Don't worry, you won't ever see power again.
Again. You're leaving out something. Remove Republican voters from the voter rolls like these motherfuckers do.
Facts! Purge the rolls. Purge the motherfucking rolls. Purge them.
You gotta play the same game.
Do the same, everything they're doing, do the same fucking, and then when you get in power, then when you elect a Democratic president, flood the Supreme Court. Not just expand, flood. Make John Roberts and fucking those other dumbass, those other 5 idiots, those fucking MAGA dumbasses, make these bitch ass niggas irrelevant. Then impeach them. Then run them up on charges of bribery. And government conspiracy. That's what you can do. You got it on documents. It's documented. They're trying to gut the Voters' Rights Act. They're trying to gut Article 2 of the Voters' Rights Act right now. They're trying to do it. Run these bitch-ass niggas up on charges. First, stack the court. Then run these motherfuckers out. And then don't let me be president. Let me be president. Let me be motherfucking president. Because I tell you what, term limits. I'm running on term limits, nigga. Term motherfucking limits. Huh? You in the Supreme Court? Term limits.
Can't be Jim Clyburn and Nancy Pelosi.
Nope.
Being that motion.
Nope. Term limits. Senate. Term limits. You're going to run 2 terms, just like the president. Term limits. Get the fuck out. No more career politicians. Out. No more dark money. No more lobbyists. No more fucking Citizens United. No more Federalist Society. No more fucking Heritage Foundation. No more super PACs. No more of this shit. Bye. You're no longer in this shit at all. If your money so much as touches DC, you're going to fucking jail. The effective tax rate is going right back up to 70%. Anything over $1 million, 70% tax. Fuck y'all.
77.
70. Yep. JFK days. What back when big ass niggas, every last one of them. Let me be president.
What we're gonna do when it comes to the board of labor, we're gonna put unions on board of labor as well.
Yes.
Not just
yes. The Teamsters, whole nine. They're on the board of labor. They're in the NLRB. They are. That's them. I'm gonna reinstate every last one of the government agencies they gutted. Man, look here. I'm fucking up everything. All their fucking plans. The rich people will fucking hate me. They will fucking hate me. They'll hate to see me coming. Leave, bitch. Get out my fucking country. Leave. I'm gonna make it equal for everybody.
No, I'm gonna freeze their assets because they're not keeping all that.
Oh no, hell no. Sanctions, nigga. Sanctions. Sanction every last one of them. There ain't no more billionaires in this country. Sanction. Nope. Nope.
Elon Musk going to prison.
Elon Musk is deported and going to fucking CASHAPP. And all of his funds are frozen. Every one of them. Sure is. There ain't no more Curtis Yarvins. There ain't no more motherfucking Curtis Yarvins. There's no more Peter Thiel. I'm scrapping Palantir. All that shit's dead. Kill all of it. I'm investigating Trump, his stupid ass kids, his stinking ass wife getting deported, all his kids getting deported because they're all illegal. Everyone. I'm using their playbook. I'm running. Oh, you can't do that. That's illegal. No, it ain't. Y'all let Trump do it. That's what I'm gonna say on national TV. President Will, why did you deport President Trump to CASHAPP with no trial? Because he did it. Any more questions? Next question, please. Why did you have Pete Hegseth arraigned on charges and deported to CASHAPP? Because I can. I'm the president of the United States. There ain't nobody. How dare you talk to the president of the United States of America in that tone? Fuck out of here. Hey, remove their press credentials and get them the fuck out of here. Fox News, under investigation. Shut them down. Me and Callie, 2028. Callie and Will beating motherfuckers back over the head in America again.
Confederate flag is banned from America.
Yes! Confederate flag, statues, likeness, anything having to do with the Klan is a terrorist organization and you will be treated as such.
If you fly the Confederate flag anywhere in the United States,
you're going to jail.
You're going to jail and you're going to pay a fine.
Jail, nigga.
If you don't have it's gonna be anywhere.
Alligator Alcatraz for your bitch ass. Alligator Alcatraz.
If you own a house and you can't pay the $1 million, we will seize your assets.
Alligator Alcatraz for every Klan member in this country. Will, what are you gonna do about immigration? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. If you ain't broke no laws and you've been in this country working like a hard-working American, you'll become a citizen.
We need immigration.
You pay taxes. You contribute to our society. You make America great. Come on in.
So let's go on the show.
Look. Hey, Callie, you want to know what's wild about being somebody that's informed about politics? There ain't no part of politics that we won't cover. Foreign policy, infrastructure, the whole nine. We already got it nailed in the coffin, homie. We're going back to the table. We're going to negotiate with China like we got some goddamn sense.
Yeah. I'm going to show a lot of y'all, like you guys about the age of the American population, right? The average age of Americans is about 40 years of age.
Yep.
Immigrants actually bring youth and revenue to the United States of America. So it just doesn't make any sense for us to not want them. They're needed. They're needed here.
Yep.
Let me repeat this again. They are needed here.
Yep.
Did you guys know in 2023 that undocumented immigrants contributed $90 billion in federal local taxes? That was in 2023. $90 billion. Do you know the immigrant household contribute 2.1 trillion in income annual to the United States? Yeah, we don't need that, right? Y'all want to get rid of that?
Hey, Callie, you want to know why Tim Scott cooning? There you go.
Because Tim Scott is
there you go. Tim Scott's cooning because Donald Trump pardoned his cousin. Donald Trump pardoned his cousin.
Oh shit! Well, Tim Scott also is very similar to Lindsey Graham, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they both they both part of the sugar committee. The bent wrist community, as in the words of my brother Drew. Yeah, baby, yeah. They one of them. They one of them. Mm-hmm. Even though Tim Scott wanted to parade around like I love my white wife. I love him. Hey, did you know that that Charlie Kirk is Tim Scott's biological son? Did you know that? Look at the gums. 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 Look at the gums.
James Johnson, you're absolutely right. The Israel gets cut off. You absolutely
right. Israel dead in the water, cuz. They sanctioned like fuck. I'm turning your bitch ass into the ICC.
Sanctioned, and we arresting
Sanctioned.
with everybody else.
Netanyahu, the IDF, all y'all. Yeah, you're gone.
The IDF soldiers, they all getting arrested as well.
Right? Gone. Getting charged for war crimes, you bitch ass niggas. Oh man, let me be president. I'll show y'all how to do foreign policy. I'll be on the ground and man shit. Netanyahu would piss himself. He seen me coming.
Oh, how about this? Will too.
Hey, tell me again. Tell me again if Tim Scott ain't. Tell me again Tim Scott ain't Charlie Kirk daddy. Tell me again. Tell me again. Tell me again. Tim Scott ain't Charlie Kirk daddy. See? Tell me again. Tell me again. That's Tim Scott. That's his baby right there.
No, but which one I want to say? No more foreign lobbyists.
Nope. No more AIPAC. Dead.
Yep.
Bye, AIPAC. Bye. Ain't happening here. America first. Y'all want to see real America first? You're gonna see real America first. Matter of fact, real middle class and poor Americans first. That's what you're gonna see with me. Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's what you're gonna see from me.
Mm-hmm. Will we work with other countries? Yes.
Yes.
Because to me, I believe in this. This is what I believe in. And I know something. This is a foreign concept for a lot of people. I believe in it. There should be no poverty anywhere.
Nope.
I think we should be working on eliminating poverty.
Yep.
Eliminating homelessness.
Yep.
Taking care of mental health issues should be something that we should be a collective issue.
Yep.
Protecting the planet.
Yep.
Eliminating deforestation. Right.
Yep.
Taking on climate change.
Yep.
Also heavy investments into green technology.
Yep.
Sharing green technology with the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's making sure that that we're all on the same plane. We can do that.
Yep.
We have the ability to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And but we got to get rid of this.
Rid the world of oligarchs. Rid the world of oligarchs. No more oligarchs for you.
And we praise scientists. We have praised ingenuity. We praise scientific breakthroughs, right? We praise teachers, right? We elevate teachers, scientists.
Teachers make 6 figures a year. Teachers make 6 figures a year.
Fact.
We have one universal health care system funded by the rich. Oh, you want to be a billionaire? Okay, cool. You're gonna be a billionaire, all right? Don't worry, you ain't gonna lose no sleep. You still have your assets, but you're gonna pay for this health care.
Your wealth, where there will be no billionaires. You're not gonna be in the hundreds of millions either.
Yep.
We're gonna get you down. 50 million enough.
Yep, that's the threshold. That's the threshold for super elite. Nah, matter of fact, mine be 25, bro. No, ain't no 50 million. Ain't no 50 billion. 50 billion. What the fuck you gonna do with $50 billion? What the fuck you gonna do with it? You want to spend that in 5 lifetimes? No, fuck you gonna do with 25 billion? No, 25 billion. That's it. That's the cap. And then
Antitrust laws will go back into effect. No more fucking monopolies. All these monopolies that we have in this country will be dissolved. Like now. There ain't no one country that controls everything. Price gouging, dead. You price gouge, you lose your fucking license, and we take over. Oops. Sanction your bitch asses. Huh? We're gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
No,
We're gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Yep.
The entire world pro climate change. We're gonna protect the planet. We're gonna protect living organisms. We're gonna make sure that our seas are not overfished. We're gonna make sure there's enough coral reef in the seas. We're gonna protect keystone species. Right? We're gonna make sure that ecosystems are thriving.
Yep.
That's our job.
Lamont Griffin, salute, man.
Must be respect. We're gonna respect science.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna go off your stupid beliefs.
Nope.
You're going around talking about
no more church. No more church involved in fucking politics. It's a separation of church and state for a reason. Yep.
Your stupid beliefs about vaccines. No. Your feelings. We're not trusting your feelings.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to know something wild? You want to hear something wild, Callie? Callie, you want to hear something wild? If you're going to school to be a teacher to help educate our youth, you will not pay a dime for college.
No, you won't.
Nope. If you are going into the medical field and you're taking care of the health of America, you will not pay for college.
No, Will. Nobody pays for college anyway, because if you look at Israel, right, do you know that the United States pays for Israel to have tuition-free college for all the people, all the citizens?
That is true. Matter of fact, fuck that. If you go to college to better yourself, nope. No more tuition. No more student loans. Dead. That's predatory lending.
Yep.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way you borrow $28,000, you're responsible for paying back $78,000. Ain't no fucking way.
No.
No fucking way. No fucking way. And nobody's society is that fucking cool.
No, but educated society is better for the country.
Yep.
If the country's educated,
yep.
If they know, and on top of
it's gonna create more money. It's gonna create more money. It's gonna have a function. You're gonna have a functioning society. That's how you eradicate crime. That's how you bring down murder rates. That's how you stop. And Callie, and let's not forget, there will be a registry. You will have to register as a firearm owner in this country. You will have to pass a lot. You will have to pass a test. You have to take a CWP class. Everybody will have to. Just like you have to get a license to drive in this country, you'll have to get a license to own firearms. That ain't infringing on nobody's Second Amendment rights. That's not.
You got what? An annual mental health test.
Yes, and you have to have a psychologist, a licensed therapist check you mentally. Mm-hmm. If you have any kind of like instances where you come up to where you're doing this, that, and third, and you're violent, you got violent tendencies, you got DVs all over your fucking charge sheet, you ain't getting no guns. What about the criminals? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're changing the police. Now, instead of the states that they reside in being responsible for erroneous police actions when they go out and kill unarmed black folks and people like that, it ain't the fucking city or where they at that pays those families for that hurt that those people created. Nuh-uh. No, it's your pension, homie. It's the police unions. Y'all gonna pay for it. Mm-hmm. You know how you make these motherfuckers accountable? You make them accountable. You stop putting the shared burden on taxpayers who's paying enough. Yeah. I'm gonna bust their ass to the white meat, bro. I swear to God. My fucking comprehensive plan is so fucking, it's not far-fetched. I'm not telling y'all shit that can't be done. I'm telling y'all shit that can be done. Get this shit the fuck up out of here. All of it. All this dark money, all of this shit they love to do. Oh man, Citizens United gonna do. Nope, the fuck you ain't. You ain't got no place here in the military. And as a matter of fact, every sitting congresswoman, congressman, every senator will be paid the median income of the state they represent.
Facts.
Ain't no more insider trading. There will be a separate commission that does nothing but Wall Street, and they monitor Wall Street. They govern Wall Street. They will be subject to stringent laws. You're not going to just be out here free willy-nilly, out here gambling all these people money away and lose their money and get bailed the fuck out. No, the fuck it ain't. It's coming out of your fucking pocket, bitch.
No, Will, since you went there, right? since you're going to do that one, then now we got to do is we got to separate commercial banking right, from investment banking. So commercial banking, so basically now your regular everyday banking, those are going to be public banks.
Right.
They're going to have a state-run bank that you're going to put your money in. If you want to take more risky investments and stuff like that, now you can go to banks like Bank of America. But your regular everyday banking, where you receive your paychecks, those will go to the state banks, where you'll actually get back a bigger return as well, right? But it'll also be safer. So they can't gamble with your money. You have to pull your money out of a bank and take it over to banks like Bank of America.
It's gonna be on you to do it. It's gonna be on you to do it. Yep, absolutely. That is a smart idea. Oh, Carry On Thomas. Oh yeah, since we see all these holes and cracks in the Constitution, rewrite that some bitch. That's gonna be.
Thomas Jefferson recommended that we should rewrite the Constitution every 20 years because
the times change. The times change.
Right?
The times change.
Yep.
But yeah, we end gerrymandering. I'm telling you, it all starts with the Democrats ending gerrymandering. And how they do that, you gerrymander the shit out of your fucking states first. You get into power, then you write laws to outlaw gerrymandering federally. That right there leads to a cascade effect. You can't cheat in elections no more. Your policies has got to win the people over. Now you put the power back in the hands of the people.
The Democratic leadership, bro, I'm talking about half the Democratic leadership thinks that this is a bad idea.
I don't give a fuck what they think. Fuck them. Huh? Them the ones being paid. Fuck them bitch ass niggas. The Cory Bookers, the Hakeem Jeffries, the Nancy Pelosi's, and Chuck Schumers. Fuck y'all. Vote them out. Get them the fuck out the way. Get them the fuck out. Hear me clearly, y'all. Get them the fuck out the way. Get them out the way. It's time for a new change. It's time for America to be great.
Cory Booker refused to endorse Mondana.
Fuck that coon. Fuck that coon. He a coon. A buck dancing, do nothing, say all that fucking tough Tony talk, ain't doing shit. Fuck him. Get him the fuck out of here.
If John Stewart runs against Cory
Booker, I'll move to New York just to vote, to Jersey to vote for his ass. Sure the fuck will.
Get Cory Booker the fuck.
He got more balls than Cory Booker ever had. Tia, how you doing, Queen? Fuck Cory Booker. There ain't gonna be no more Christian cinemas and none of this goop. Now you running as a Democrat, then all of a sudden you change up to Republican. Ain't gonna be none of that shit. That's gonna be a federal law. That's gonna be a crime. You lied.
Yep.
You lied.
Oh, yeah.
You ran on false pretenses. Cause guarantee you this, Callie. If you audition for a job, say you go to a nuclear power plant and you audition for a job, you go for a job interview as a comp controller, and you're controlling nuclear energy, and you don't have no idea what the fuck you're doing, and you go in and blow up half the fucking city and cause radiation and shit. Guess what? You going to jail. Negligence.
Yep.
Why is it that you can go run for a government office where you affect the lives of millions of people, and then suddenly you change up from being this way, left-leaning, to now all of a sudden you're a magical Republican? No, the fuck you ain't. You going to jail, bitch. You're going to fucking jail. You're going to jail.
Who ran on this aggressive, right? And all of a sudden become like basically a fucking MAGA.
John Fetterman is an example. Kristen Sinema is another example. Joe Manchin is another example. There's plenty of examples for you to go and run on. Don't worry, you won't have no. I'm telling you, every nook and cranny. All it takes is for a politician to think like we thinking. When we see everything, we see the whole fucking thing. We see the whole screen. You see the whole big picture. You see everything. Everything. You see everything. And then you know what? The first thing I'd do if I got in office, I would appoint a special counsel to investigate the entire Trump administration. Yep. We locking every last one of you bitch ass niggas up. The only one that's going to be protected for the time being until we load the Supreme Court is Trump. Everybody else, though, ain't immune to shit.
And we working immediately on that. We're going to move quickly because we're going to have...
First day in office. The first day me and Callie Foot touched the carpet in the Oval Office. Yeah, I'm calling a press conference in the Rose Garden right the fuck now. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to bring back
Our guy, the man who had all the evidence on Trump's musty ass Jack Smith. We bringing him back in as a special prosecutor for the entire Trump administration. Every single one of you bitch ass niggas. Don't worry, you're going to jail. Don't worry, you're going to jail. Lock them up. Lock them up. Yep, you're going to jail. Jail will be your home. There's plenty of evidence. Corruption, self-dealing, quid pro quo, violating the Constitution on multiple occasions, kidnapping people, violation of Article 1, Article 4, Article 14, 15, 16, and 19. I got it on hand, dog. Y'all want me to... man, I could do a show showing you how many times these motherfuckers done violated the Constitution. I can literally do a show.
But you know what else? I'm not one of those people who doesn't just go forward and don't look backward. George W. Bush.
Yep.
Dick Cheney. Y'all still alive.
You going to jail. You're going to jail. Every last one of y'all going to jail. I'll show you how to make America great. Going to jail. Hey, middle class and poor working families. Come here, let me holler at you real quick, Playboy. Let me holler at y'all real quick. Y'all remember where y'all get taxed on everything. You don't see no tangibles for all your hard-earned money, and rich people just keep getting government subsidies. That government subsidy ends now.
James Johnson wrote, Donald Trump is not going to run against Barack Obama.
No, he's not. No, he'll lose. He'll lose horribly. He'll lose. He'll wash him worse than he did. He'll wash him worse than he did Mitt Romney. He'll wash him worse than that. That'll be 10 times worse. He'll wash him worse than he did Hillary Clinton. He'll wash him worse than he did anybody he ran against. He'll wash him badly. It'll be terrible. John McCain, he'll wash him worse.
I already told you about those polls, right?
Yeah.
They passed that matchup.
Dead. Donald Trump dead in the water. He cheated to beat Kamala Harris, who ran in 107 days. Y'all just got to remember that shit. He cheated. Just so y'all know. It wasn't no big ass fucking, like these motherfuckers like to get on the internet and like claim that Trump won and like this big ass landslide and shit. No, the fuck he didn't. These motherfuckers altered numbers. They altered numbers.
Don't forget about voter roll purges.
Yep.
It's what the Republicans do every election. Am I lying, Will? Every election they purge the voter roll.
Yep. They did it in Georgia. The last fucking two presidential cycles. Well, 3 presidential cycles. They purged voters left and right. 350,000 the first time Trump ran for office. They purged from the state of Georgia. When Brian Kemp ran against Stacey Abrams, they purged the voter rolls almost 500,000 people. And he was on the voters committee. He was on the voting commission. So the man got to write the rules for the votes and shit at the same time while running for office. You tell me if that ain't a conflict of interest.
Andrew Gillum in Florida, he won. They purged over almost 300,000 people from the voter rolls in the state of Florida, which were Democrats.
292,000 people in Florida. Man, fuck y'all. Yep.
Republicans been cheating, bro.
They've been cheating for the longest. They can't win on policy. I'm gonna make them have to fight for policy, homie. See, this is how you right the wrongs of the far right goofballs. I don't give a fuck about them getting mad. This is how you right the wrong. Ain't nothing they can do about it, but be mad about it.
No, the voter poll, in order to purge voter rolls, you're gonna have to prove that people are dead.
Yep.
I mean, the standard.
You got to have evidence, not hearsay.
Yeah, you're going to have to prove just because somebody's middle name is changed, or no, since their last name might change because they got married, you're going to have to prove that the people that name has changed is not those people, right? So you have to contact them, and you have to prove it. The burden is on you to prove that they aren't who they say they are.
Right.
You got to.
That's how it should be anyway. That's discovery. That's discovery anyway. Yep, you gonna have to prove that shit. Ain't gonna be no more hearsay. Oh, we believe that this. I don't give a fuck what you believe. Where's the evidence? Just like y'all believe that Abrego Garcia guy, y'all believe he was a part of MS-13 when y'all lied on that man. You notice you ain't never heard of his name. You ain't heard his name.
Nope.
They try to run them bullshit ass charges on that man, and they know there was some bullshit. They knew that was on some bullshit.
Man, I was working at the salon, right?
They knew that was on some bullshit.
His brother, remember he had a tattoo of his brother because his brother had autism, right?
Yep.
And they said that was awesome.
They knew that was on some bullshit. That was on some bullshit. They knew that was on some bullshit. They knew it. They knew they fucked up. But that's why I say you got to hold these motherfuckers accountable. I'm going to run on the campaign slogan, accountability leads to change. And I'm running on pure facts.
And we monitor social media too, because you white supremacists like to, gather on there and bring up information. We're gonna monitor all that shit because we're gonna watch you motherfuckers. Because our job is to stop mass shootings and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Since Trump want to monitor the media, okay, we're gonna monitor the media. All these lies you keep telling, every lie you tell on camera is gonna be like you're sworn an oath to the Constitution. As a politician, here's gonna be the going rule from now on. As a politician, what you say on camera to the American people who elected you to your prestigious seat, you have the honor of representing those people. With that being said, since you have the honor of representing those said people, you're going to be responsible for what comes out of your fucking mouth. So now when you get on camera lying, it's going to be like under the threat of perjury now.
Yeah, if you lie, you get removed from your seat. You can lose your job.
Yep. And I'm gonna have a committee set aside. Yep, I'm gonna instruct my House Speaker. I'm instruct them. You put together a coalition of eight fucking constituents, Republican and Democrat. You put them together and you have this, because it's gonna be equal. It's gonna be fair. Because when this gerrymandering stops, you ain't gonna see too many more Republicans. I guess guaranteed. You watch. You ain't gonna see too many more Republicans. They're gonna be a slim majority, a slim minority in the fucking House and the Senate. That shit gonna die quick, immediately. The only reason why they even got it, the only place you're gonna really see any kind of like equality is because the rules are fucked up is in the Senate. Because you can't tell me that California has the same amount of fucking senators as Idaho.
That's why I'm gonna rewrite the Constitution as well, right?
Yes, and we're gonna eliminate the Electoral College. Get them the fuck out of the way.
We don't need a Senate, bro. We can add more seats to the House of Representatives.
You fucking right.
We really don't need a Senate. The Senate was created for the wealthy elite anyway, so we can get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would say is the media cannot lie. You're not allowed to put out propaganda.
Nope.
At all. If you put out propaganda, that's why I said we're gonna make sure that we do need.
We're gonna have Renee. We're gonna have Renee in charge of the FCC, and Renee gonna have her team of people together to watch out to see all the propaganda, like on Fox Bullshit. That's the name of their channel, Fox Bullshit. Y'all gonna have to legally change our name to Fox Bullshit, cause Renee gonna be in charge of the FCC. And if you get on TV lying to these motherfucking old people, have them mad at other people for no goddamn reason, guess what? We're going to revoke your motherfucking license like y'all did the NPR and PBS. Y'all motherfuckers are defunded, bitch.
You're forgetting something. See, we have something on the books which is called the corporate death penalty.
Yep.
Right? And so if you over there lying and putting out propaganda, we're going to dissolve your whole corporation.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even going to exist. We're not going to put a license. You're not going to have a corporation, period.
Nope.
It's going to be gone. That's the type of shit. That's the kind of time you got to be on. No lying, no propaganda in media, period. You have to be honest.
Right.
We're gonna make this shit strict. It has to be strict because we got to stop people from being misled, man.
Yep.
This shit has to stop. You can't lie to people and spread propaganda on the internet. We're gonna force social media companies to eliminate immediately. Any misinformation has to be removed. We're not going to allow these lies to be spread over and over and over and over again.
No more lies.
Not only will your account be banned, we will ban your IP address.
Mm-hmm. We shutting all this shit down. All of it. All your shit getting shut the fuck down. All your shit is getting shut the fuck down. Your shit is getting shut the fuck down. Your shit is getting shut the fuck down.
This is why we won't be in power.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to bring some real change, which is
this shit is going to be glorious. This shit is going to be glorious. Yep, I'm going to be on the White House roof yelling out, coming to get you. Number 52, coming to get you. Yep, I'm on your ass. Yep. There will be no more deep fakes. Every AI click will have a watermark letting you know it is AI. Period.
But that all goes into the non-propaganda laws, right?
Yep.
Non-propaganda laws are going to be it's going to be very detailed, right? So we'll continue to add to it regularly, right? It'll continue to be updated as we gather more information, because we're not going to allow you guys to get off fucker. Not going to happen.
No more.
You're not going to get off all this fraud that you guys like doing, scamming people and lying and deceiving people.
Nope.
Because that's all you do. Because you can't stand on your policy, because your policies suck. So you got to lie and deceive people. None of that. No.
Right.
You're going to be honest and upfront. If you're a racist piece of shit, you're going to tell people you're a racist piece of shit. You don't get to hide behind and try to pretend like you're not.
Oh no! All this shit gonna come out in the light, bro. All this shit. I'm gonna be president 52, and these motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to do a bitch ass thing about it. You see, I'm telling you, it all starts with eliminating gerrymandering. Eliminate that shit, so that you can ensure that your agenda is gonna be met when you get to the House and the Senate. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. So we're gonna pack the Supreme Court. So right now.
No, I tell you what, we can do better. We can impeach them motherfuckers.
Oh, we're gonna impeach them too, but I still want to add 10 more people.
Yeah, I do too. 16 motherfucking justices with term limits. You goddamn right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I said 19.
Oh, and you wanna know something wild though, Callie? You wanna know something wild, bro? Here's something else I would do, and then I gotta get off here. I gotta go to the mall. I gotta go take this ring to get fixed. Here's one thing wild that I would do. The wildest thing I would do, and I think this is gonna like supersede like most of the wild shit I said. You know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna do that shit. That'd be wild. That would be wild. I wish I could do that shit. But I'm just saying, because I gotta think of a term like me being a president. I have to think of terms of it being only 4 years. I can do this with the chance of me getting reelected. But I want to make sure, because you already know it's going to be some pushback from these racists.
Oh, yeah.
But once you rid gerrymandering, then you have a better chance of actually being able to discuss policy versus pandering to motherfuckers, because you have gerrymandered states who believe bullshit ideologies supported by racists and fascists. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking on the terms of me being in office for 4 years. What could I do to make the most impact? Number one would be ending gerrymandering. That's number one. Number two, packing the Supreme Court. Number three, making sure we right the wrongs of all the shit that the Trump administration and the Heritage Foundation all did. We make sure we rid the fucking politics of AIPAC, Federalist Society, and all these other fucking corrupt goofballs. Because you already know. These motherfuckers, once you get rid of that shit...
No, I gotta say this though too. We gotta pay reparations to black folks, and then we also gotta right the wrongs of what the United States has done by breaking treaties to the Native Americans.
Yep.
We gotta restore these treaties, and we need to pay them. I need to compensate them for the fuckery that the United States government has done, and make it illegal for the United States government to renege on treaties with Native Americans. They have to be 100% with them. But yeah, we have to pay African Americans reparations for the fuckery that has been done to them. And that's going to be done in the first, not just the first term, the first year, the first term. We're going to get that passed about the way, because we got to. And people will get pissed off about it and say, no, we got to correct some right to wrong. We can't sit here and pretend anymore. And we're going to be educated. It is mandatory that you learn real American history, and you understand that the Revolutionary War was about maintaining African slaves. That's what the shit was about. Yes, those were enslaved Africans that Europeans wanted to hold on to. Is the main reason why we had the Revolutionary War.
Hey, Shelton gonna be the Secretary of State. Shelton gonna be the Secretary of State. Shelton gonna be fucking shit up. You gonna have to go fuck shit up.
We got to. We got to, because yeah, we need some real help. We need peace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to, because we're bringing friendships back. We're going to have real allies, and we're going to actually work to not have wars. We don't want no wars. We want actual peace worldwide. That's what we're going for. We're not going for none of this other shit where we're here to destabilize. Like, no, we don't want no more destabilization. We want to help all the other countries develop. We also want to do the more developing here, because we don't want anybody on the streets. We're eliminating homelessness quickly. That's going to be a priority. We're eliminating children without eating. There's going to be no food deserts. That's going to be a priority, right? we have enough food where we don't have to have hungry people in the United States of America or people living on the streets. People are not going to be allowed to live on the streets. We're going to have places. We're going to have shelter for them. No one's going to freeze to death. We're taking those are priorities. We're cleaning up our streets as well. We're going to have an initiative to literally clean the sidewalks. There's going to be no gum on the sidewalks. So we may have to dig up some of these old sidewalks and all that shit, but we're not going to have dirt and urine smelling all on the sidewalks. We're going to deal with people with real mental health issues. These are all priorities, and it's happening immediately. We're not waiting on a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing. You see how quickly the Trump administration moved?
Mm-hmm. We hitting the ground running, dog. We hitting the ground motherfucking running. We hitting the ground motherfucking running. We hitting the ground running. But anyways, I got to get up off here. Shout out to the general. He live right now. I'm going to hop on over there where the general is and talk my shit. But anyways, you got anything else, Callie?
Nah, man, that's it, man. Like I said, man, I just want everybody to read. For real. This is my recommendation for everybody listening and anybody who's going to listen to the replay. For real, I want you guys to start going to the news and reading. Not only do I want you to read these news articles, I want you to go read these scientific articles. I need you to go look at these court hearings. Right, they're in PDF form. So you can actually download the court cases. They're available online for free. You're not going to be charged that.
Right.
I need you to look at these court cases as well. I need you to know what's going on. I need you to look at geopolitics so you can see what's going on. Because you see what's going on right now, that China created a payment system, right?
Yep.
That they're actually linking up, and they're setting it up in Africa as we speak. You know why they're setting it up in Africa? Because African countries are going to be able to trade with China without U.S. currency.
Yep.
Right? So
that's why they're setting up BRICS. That's why they're setting up BRICS.
Yeah, it's bypassing. They're bypassing U.S. sanctions.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I gotta get up out of here though, for real. But shout out to every last one of you guys, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. Everybody that done hit the like button and all that good stuff and shared your good ideas and stuff. Me and Callie for president 2028, doggone it. Damn it, that's us. Shit. But anyways, y'all be smooth, man. Hey, we gotta keep fighting. We'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.